Alright, I'm back. So, I'm out here doing another video. I want to talk about is things you could take to help your pineal gland. Do not tell this to the wrong person where they're going to go and take this shit out the store. You know what I'm saying? All of it will not be out the store, though. One is dark chocolate and mint. You get them dark chocolate and mints, those 95-cent dark chocolate mints. It works for me. I don't know if it works for y'all, but that's what it does for me. Ideas come in, my creativity sparks. Another one is pine needle tea. Get some pine needle from some pine trees, especially if you're in the South or on the East Coast. Get some pine needles, you take it off. Make sure no silkworms in that motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? But take it out there, the green. Put the needle leaves inside the a pot or a pan, pour the water in it, not a pan, pot, a pot, then you boil it. It's gonna boil, so it's gonna take a while, maybe about like 30 minutes, you know, and especially the younger pine needle teas, it's more potent, it tastes more like lemon, you know, and you meditate, focus on the visualization, go home and just visualize, and I'm telling you, you're gonna break through a lot of stuff. You don't have symbols. Get a piece of paper, write down the symbols, experiment with symbols, pay attention to your environment. Synchronicities might pop up. Actually, it will. It will. Not might. It will. It will pop up. Synchronicities will pop up. Your clairvoyance will open up. Different things will come through. You know, basically worked for me. I don't know if it'll work for you. But, basically, that's what I say with the pine needle tea. Other one is what I got from Brother Panic, and it works well. Gin. Go get some gin. You know, I was working with the gin's lamp. You know, I now they just come through so many times. You know, I see them in dreams, and I even contact them. Just learn a whole bunch of stuff from them. You know, and I even learn how to astral project easier with that. You know, very well. And I would recommend, if you want to learn how to channel things a lot better, and if you have a hard time with self-discipline, eventually you won't need a necklace. If this breaks, I use this to tap into something. But if it breaks, I don't buy another one. That means I don't need it no more. The energy's inside me. You know, it's the same thing with the black cube. You know, I use a black cube, and when I use it, what happens is, I'm looking around because of cards, but I'm using a black cube because it allows me to, not because, I use the black cube and I feel very disciplined. You know, I feel more self-disciplined, almost like I don't, not to a point where I'm holding myself back, but to a point where I don't even desire the shit anymore. And sex is good for sex magic, and it's good for channeling, you know. I work with the selenite too. Man, I'm getting off topic. It's just a lot of things that I've been working with, and it worked for me. Oh, I should have just gone into the techniques. Wow, I should have just said that. I ain't know why I didn't get into the technique, but I forgot what this fucking video was supposed to be about. So I'm just gonna get into techniques. Fuck it. So with the selenite. Grab two of them. If it breaks in half or whatever, or just grab two of them and just put them in your two back pockets or meditate with it. Another one is, this is a book, but this is before I had the book. I've been working with the spirit for years. 2 years now. Going on to 3. It's called the On Ryu. Now, you look at this, you can write it down. Write it down. Write it in the name down. These are called yokai. The Onryu. Basically, I wrote the Onryu. You can look up on Wikipedia. I used the one in Wikipedia too. It was just as potent too. I wrote it on the selenite, and you put it in the moonlight. You don't even gotta put it in the moonlight, really. I know another technique that I learned recently. I don't want to reveal all my shit, but eventually I will. But I got to pull me some energy, then I'll give it to y'all too. Y'all got to study. get a selenite, then stare at the moon. You stare at the moon, just stare at the moon, and it will work. It really works. Oh, this is supposed to be about the pineal gland. Apple cider vinegar. Staring at the moon helps the pineal gland. You become more visions pop up. It's just that you might become more emotional or more sensitive. That's what it did with me at first, but I learned now I know how to harness the energy. Because throughout my years, I was very numb. I was a very numb person. But it's not really the moon itself. It's just the energy that is reflecting on the inside of you. But the sun gazing, you can do that too. I look into eclipse too. It don't make you go blind. That's bullshit. It really is. I feel like I activated something because I felt my heart chakra energy pulsating, but I'm not gonna go too much into the eclipse because I can't really explain why it worked. Maybe it just had a psychological impact because of but it did a damn job because now the locust flying around and shit. I looked that up and it was called the Akem and Dragon of the Two Flames. So I thought that was very interesting, but I'm not gonna really go too much into that. I want to keep that one to myself. That's my self-realization. So you can work with that. With the selenite, write the Nu Gui from Chinese or Anryu from Japanese, and write it on a selenite, and it'll work really well with you. And do the rituals more outside. Do them outside. They're more potent outside. Another thing I work with them is I'll grab reed. So if you get some reed, not weed, reed, R-E-E-D. Reed, you get some reed, and that will also help too, communicating with the Anryu. You can work with a lot of ghosts, and you can use necromancy with the selenite. So that's one thing that works for me. And you can build an altar to that energy. Just draw it the way you want to draw it. Put the selenite up there. Put white. I put white on there as the altar, and it works. I use reed. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the energy is something on the inside of me. So don't look at it as something on the outside of you. Ryu is a vengeful spirit. You can go look up the on YouTube, and this is the name of the book that has this. So I highly recommend this book. And I working with these yokai, a lot of this stuff actually works. So that's why I have on the pineal gland that I know of. Another one is wild onions. That works well. Three-leaf clovers helps the pituitary gland, which is what they call the first eye or the third eye or the mind's eye. It's actually the pituitary gland. Another one is it was one more, but I just trying. Oh, dandelion. Dandelion is great for the body, so you eat dandelion. So that's what I pretty much say. Then after that, I'm going to get to different types of spirits eventually, and I'm just giving y'all basic things. So, Ashe. Not Ashe, fuck that. I don't even know why I said that, but peace out.